Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369. Thank you for joining me. This is a reading where we are going to get two sets of messages, okay? So the first set of messages is going to be a message from the Divine Masculine energy to the Karmic Partner. So this could be your inner Divine Masculine speaking to your karmic energies. This could be physical, the actual physical representation of Divine Masculine speaking to the physical representation of the Karmic Partner, right? So this could also be internal, it could be external. So whatever way you want to look at it. I'm also going to get for the second message, a message from the Divine Masculine energy to the Divine Feminine, okay? So again, this could be internal. It could be a message from your internal Divine Masculine energy to your Divine Feminine energy, because we all have Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energies within us, okay? We also all deal with different karmic energies in different ways. And so you can interpret this reading in either way, and in an internal way. That is such weird words to use together. In an internal. Try saying that a bunch of times fast. In an internal. Yeah, that's a tongue twister. But anyways, so yeah, you can interpret this in an internal way or in an external way. Okay, either one. So I'm going to first start off with a Mermaid and Dolphin card, okay? And this card is going to represent who this message is for. Okay, so this is going to be the energy of who the message is for. And we're looking at this through the masculine perspective. Okay, so this card is going to be how the masculine sees you. All right, it's more so how the masculine sees you. All right. So we're going to start with the Karmic Partner. So this is a message from the Divine Masculine energy to the Karmic Partner, to the karmic energy, okay? Let's see what comes out. Okay, so we do have a card here. We got the Killer Whale, all right, and it did come out in reverse. It's a number 34. It's about perseverance and determination, bringing results. Okay, so this is a Killer Whale here. So 34 could be significant. Perhaps the Karmic Partner is 34 years old. Okay, maybe the masculine is 34. Maybe they met at 34, right? But I feel like 34 is a significant number here for either the masculine or the karmic. Okay. All right, so this did come out in reverse, and the Killer Whale is a very, very wise creature. This card is about wisdom, and when it comes out in reverse, it's a lack of wisdom, okay? You can have an overabundance of intelligence and not be wise, not have any wisdom, right? And sometimes if you have an overabundance of intelligence and no wisdom, that's kind of what people mean when they say you're really, really smart, but you have no common sense, right? Or something like that. That's just one example. And I do feel like this relationship might be really intelligent. Maybe looking at the two, you would think it would work, okay? But it doesn't. There's no wisdom behind it, okay? There's no reason behind it. I feel like there's exploitation here, in some sort of way. So I feel like the karmic is in some way exploiting their relationship. So they could be doing this online. Okay, they could be using this masculine in some way for something that they have. All right, but I feel like this relationship or this masculine in some sort of way is being exploited. Okay, taken advantage of. And I do feel like it's like a public energy. So in some way, this masculine is being exploited or taken advantage of publicly. I think that it looks really well, this relationship, the karmic partner. It looks good when it's presented to you. It looks good at a surface level. Maybe on paper it looks really good, but that's just the impression. That is the impression that it gives. If you look deeper, okay, there's almost like a danger to this relationship. There's something that doesn't feel right. I feel like this karmic has fooled this masculine in some way. They have fooled them, okay? Because the killer whale here, it's got the white spots along its back, and the spots make it look smaller than what it actually is. Okay, and this actually fools the whale's prey. All right, so I do feel like that with the karmic energy. There's some sort of exploitation. The karmic is taking advantage of the masculine in some way. And they have like kind of fooled this masculine into thinking that they are harmless in some sort of way. Okay. But again, this is the masculine energy. This is the way that they see the karmic. So yeah, I feel that this karmic's insincere. The feelings they express are very insincere, and this masculine feels that. They feel the insincerity. They feel that there's no heart and there's no emotion behind the words that they're saying. Okay? I think this karmic also, I feel like this masculine has watched this karmic stab people in the back. I think this masculine has watched this karmic kind of walk all over and betray people they call friends. So I'm feeling like this karmic is insincere, and this is the masculine's energy who is, coming through. They're insincere. They exploit this masculine and their friends around them in some way. And that's why I feel like there's always a betrayal in this person's relationships. There's always a betrayal because it's about exploitation. It's not about friendship. It's about taking advantage of someone. It's not about the actual relationship. And so there's always exploitation. And so there's always a impending betrayal. Right? Because there is someone being taken advantage of. So of course there's going to be a betrayal. And so I feel like this is a theme for the karmic. And this is something the masculine I feel has watched play out on some level. Okay. This masculine worries about their future with the karmic. It's like they feel a sense of like an impending doom, an impending betrayal, because they have watched this karmic betray so many others. And so they're just sitting there watching like, okay, I know it's going to be my turn at some point. I know that at some point it's going to be my turn. This karmic is going to stab me in the back. Why not? They've done it to everyone else. And so they're just like waiting on this moment. I feel like this karmic is actually, okay, so I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I feel like this masculine struggles sometimes with common sense. I feel like they're very intelligent. They're very intelligent. They're like so smart. Like they would be able to figure out the most complex things, right? But it's like they struggle with common sense things. They struggle with their intuition. They struggle at picking up other people's energy, reading other people's energy. This is what they struggle with. So I feel like this karmic actually outsmarts them or outwits them a lot of times, okay? Because this masculine, I just feel like they lack that ability to read other people or pick up on energy that easily, okay? So, yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. So let's go ahead and get the messages, all right? What does this masculine want to say to this karmic? All right, so this masculine could be in a commitment with this karmic, okay? And I feel like this masculine believes that they were fooled into this commitment. They were tricked in some way. And it's like they feel like they are prey in this commitment. Like they have been drawn in or reeled in like a fish, right? They bit, they were reeled in, and now it's like they're just waiting to become prey. And that's the energy that I have here. So, and maybe it is because this karmic, kind of outwits them, outsmarts them. And this masculine didn't realize that they were taking advantage of them until it was too late. Okay. And so now they kind of feel like a sitting duck or a sitting prey, right? Just waiting for the karmic to backstab them. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. All right, let's get another card. So this masculine really is like, I didn't realize so many things about you when I got committed to you. So I feel like there is a commitment here. And I think there's a lot of things they didn't see about this person or they didn't realize about this person until afterwards. Okay. I think that this karmic actually might have some very harmful tendencies in relationships. And I think that they hid those. They presented themselves as someone who is much less harmful than what they really are. I feel like they have some very harmful tendencies and they really presented themselves as someone who is harmless. That's what I'm getting here. All right, so let's get another one here. I also am getting like big fish, little fish references. Like I feel like this masculine, they see themselves as a little fish in some way compared to the karmic. So maybe the karmic has money. Maybe the karmic has power. Maybe the karmic has influence. Whatever it is they have, this masculine sees themselves as like a smaller fish, as unable to fight back. They see themselves as not having the tools to fight back is what I'm getting here. So that's how they see themselves. So they kind of feel like they're like this fish that's been reeled in and is kind of waiting to be dinner, right? So that's how the relationship makes them feel. But this reading is about messages, okay? We're not going to go deep into the feelings. This is about the messages, okay? What they want to say, what they have on their heart, the hidden truth, what they're keeping in the shadows. That's what this is about. All right, so let's get another card. Okay, that came out in reverse. Okay, so we're going to get two more cards, okay? And then we're going to flip these messages over. And remember, this is to the karmic, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. That was the wrong deck here. All right. My bad. By the way, that card said release it all and just go with the flow. So I feel like that was a message from the feminine, actually, to the masculine in this reading, because this is actually the divine feminine cards. And look at that. Release and let go just a bit and go with the flow. So this is what the feminine wants to tell this masculine, their inner feminine, about this situation. They're saying just release a little bit, see how it feels. You have been holding on too tightly as well to this. You want to let go, then stop holding on. Okay, just go with the flow, just like this whale. They flow with the ocean, right? And that's what this masculine needs to learn, okay? Instead of resisting, instead of fighting back, they feel like they don't have the tools to fight back. So how about just releasing? Okay, how about letting go of the commitment and the emotions just a little bit at a time, and going with the flow of that release, that surrender, that letting go of the commitment. All right, so let's get our cards here. Okay. And we're going to get one more. And you know, I really like that touch. Oh no, my cards flew everywhere. The divine feminine, her energy coming out here for a message for the masculine. That's a really beautiful touch. Okay, sorry about that. So my cards just flew everywhere and I just had to pause and pick them up. Okay, we got one that flipped over here. Let's see what it is here. We're going to pull it out and put it here. All right, these are the messages to the karmic partner from the divine masculine energy. Again, this could be internal or external. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we got. Okay, so we have, I hope you're happy. I want to feel that way again. And I have too much to lose in reverse. And then we have, do you feel your stability is going to be taken away? And we have insecurity. Please understand your worth, your value, your purpose here on earth. There's no need to feel small or compare yourself to others. All right. So we have a situation here where this masculine, I feel, is with this karmic for security. It could be that they're with them for finances. They're afraid that a separation of this commitment would mean them losing that security. This masculine has become very insecure within themselves. They feel they have no stability other than this karmic. So they are in a point in their life to where they feel like the only stability that they really have at this point is the karmic partner, or whatever stability the karmic is bringing in, okay? They have lost confidence in themselves, in their ability to bring this stability to their own life, to bring this security to their own life. This masculine has forgotten their worth being with someone so exploitative, okay? Being with someone that takes advantage of everyone. They have forgotten their worth because this karmic doesn't understand anyone's worth. They're a user and they use people. This karmic doesn't have friendships. They have people that they use, okay? It's only a relationship until the betrayal happens, until the person finds out they're being used, okay? So this masculine has forgotten their own worth being with somebody like this. They have forgotten their purpose here on earth and what they can bring to this earth, okay? This masculine, again, they feel very small. It says here There's no need to feel small. And remember, we said he feels like a little fish next to this karmic, like the karmic's the big fish and he's the little fish. That's how they feel, okay? So this little fish represents their insecurity, okay? This little fish represents how they see themselves and how they see their value and their self-worth, okay? But that's simply not true. There's no need for this masculine to constantly compare themselves to this karmic. And I think that this karmic compares themselves to the masculine. They want this masculine to believe that the karmic is the reason they have stability, that the karmic is the reason they have security, but it's simply not true. This is just an exercise in making this masculine feel small, making this masculine believe that he actually needs this karmic when he does not, okay? So, Spirit is asking the question to this karmic, to the masculine actually, about the karmic. Do you feel your stability will be taken away with this commitment, with this relationship? And Spirit is saying, please understand your worth, your value, and your purpose on earth. Okay, it is not what's going on here. This might be a lesson and a step in your purpose on earth, but it is not your full purpose, and you have so much more to do. Okay. So no matter how small we think our purpose is on earth, it's always a big purpose. Our purposes are huge. No matter how small they might seem to us, it's huge in the scheme of things, because there's always a ripple effect. There's always a butterfly effect. So no matter how small you believe your purpose is at the moment, it's bigger than you could even imagine. We don't even have the perception to measure that in our human minds, right? So our life purpose, because we don't fully understand the whole scope of the purpose of our life. Exactly. We don't understand every little bit of it until we leave this earth, right? It's like we can never see how big or small or, our purpose is. No matter how small it seems to us, we can never see really how big it is on the spiritual side, right? So we can't really see how small or big it is. I hope that makes sense to someone out there. I know it sounded crazy, but this masculine is saying, karmic, I hope that you're happy in this commitment. Okay, I hope that you're happy, because I'm not happy. I feel like a little fish. I feel like I don't matter. I feel like I'm worthless. I feel like I've lost my value within myself. I feel like I've forgotten who I am. I feel like I've forgotten my purpose here on earth, and I'm not happy. But I hope that you are, karmic. Because karmic, it seems like the only thing that matters is your happiness. I've watched you, karmic, tear other people down for your stability, for your gain. I've watched you tear other people down because you place value on that, worth on that. I've watched you backstab people. I've watched you take away others' stability. I've watched you diminish other people's worth. I've watched you crush others' value. But this karmic can never truly crush your value, your worth, your stability if you understand your worth and your value. If you understand your worth, your purpose, no one can take that away. Because we are bigger than anything on this earth, right? Like we are bigger than any words, any insult, this is what I mean. We are bigger, our purposes, our worth, our value as a spiritual being, as a human being on this planet going through a human experience is invaluable. Okay, that's what I mean by that. So I know that it came out weird at first, but sometimes these ideas are kind of hard to articulate. So that is invaluable, right? So if you know your value, if you know that that is invaluable, that your personal experience, your personal worth, your value, your stability in being who you are and walking in your truth, if you understand that, no one can ever crush your worth. No one can ever crush your value or take it away. No one can ever take away your purpose because you understand they didn't give you your purpose in the first place, right? You understand that they cannot really crush your value. They cannot diminish your worth and your stability in yourself because they didn't give it to you in the first place. They didn't give you your value. They didn't put a price tag on you, right? Therefore, they cannot tear your value. I'm getting tongue-tied. Therefore, they cannot tear your value down. They cannot take your purpose. Okay, and that is what Spirit wants this masculine to understand. But this masculine allows this karmic to tear them down. Whenever someone tears us down, it's because in some way we have allowed them or we have believed them when they were tearing us down, right? When someone is able to do that, it's because we have either allowed them or we have believed them in some way. But know that when someone tears you down, it's always false. It can never be true. Okay? Because someone else doesn't understand your purpose on earth fully. Not the way you do. I mean, we don't even fully understand what our purpose is. We're all continuously searching. So how can someone else tell you or diminish your purpose? It can't be done unless you allow it, unless you believe that, right? So this masculine right now in some way is believing it. And they're saying, I hope you're happy, karmic, because I'm not. Okay? I wish I could feel happy again. I want to feel that way again. I wish that I could feel the happiness that you feel, karmic. I wish that I had something to lose. So this masculine sees themselves as having nothing to lose. They see themselves as almost like this karmic being that representation of their value, their worth, their stability, okay? And they feel like if they lose that, they lose all of those things. But what they don't realize is they have already lost so much of those things that what's left is like unrecognizable to who they were before they got with this karmic. They have already lost so much security in themselves. They have already lost so much of their self-worth. They have already lost so much of how they feel about their own value and their own purpose. And they feel like if they leave this karmic, they would lose that automatically. But what they don't realize is that they have already lost so much of it. Okay? So what they want to say to this karmic is, I wish I could feel happy again. But I'm afraid you'll take the last little bit of security, self-worth, any value, any purpose that I have here, any stability that I have left. I'm afraid you'll take that too if I walk away. So I hope you're happy. Feeling happiness for me feels like a distant dream. Something far away that I once knew, that I once visited, that I'll never see again. That's what happiness feels like to me. So I hope you're happy, karmic. Okay? And their divine feminine, either external or internal, is saying, you know what? Release that shit. Let that shit go. Just a little bit at a time. Let go of feeling that insecurity. Let go of feeling robbed, right? Because they feel like the karmic has robbed these things from them. Okay? Let go of those feelings of your self-worth. Just release them. Just let go of them. Let go of the anxiety about your stability, about your confidence, about your security. Go with what you're feeling in your heart. Because this masculine is thinking too much with their mind, putting too much emphasis on stability. Okay, that's an earth thing, and that's kind of an air thing as well. Using your logic, this is air and earth. All right, but the divine feminine, okay, is also earth, is earth and water. And the divine feminine says, you know what? You just need to release that. You need to go with the flow. You need to just flow, masculine. Listen to your emotions, the water inside of you. Water does not stay still. It's constantly moving. Okay, it's constantly going with the flow. And right now you're staying still. Okay, and so you need to release that stillness and move just a bit. Go with the flow of the water, the emotions. Okay, and don't worry about losing anything, because what you don't realize is that you have already lost so much. Okay? So what is this masculine's higher self want to tell, trying to get through to them? Like, if their higher self is trying to get a message to them, what would it be? Here we go. I know I'm better than this. I know I deserve better because I truly am a good soul. I truly am a good person. I know that I deserve to be happy. I know that I deserve better than this. So this masculine, their higher self is saying, stop selling yourself short. You know you deserve better than this. You know you deserve to be happy. You know you deserve to understand your worth, to know your value. You know you deserve to follow your purpose here on earth. You deserve stability. You deserve a commitment to yourself. You deserve happiness because you are a truly good soul. You are. This masculine is a good heart and a good soul. They just have to believe that. They need to believe that, and that they deserve their purpose. Okay? And that is what their higher self is really, really trying to get through to them about this karmic. So they're like, hey, you deserve better. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at the messages that this masculine has for the divine feminine, okay? Okay, so we're going to do this exactly the same way as we did the karmic reading. All right, first we're going to pull a card for the divine feminine and the way that the masculine sees their relationship, the way they see the feminine and themselves in the relationship. Let's go ahead and pull a card for that. By the way, again, this is the Mermaids and Dolphins and Magical Creatures of the Seas. I think it's a oracle deck. Okay. To divine feminine from the masculine. Okay. So it's funny, the karmic got the killer whale, and divine feminine, you got the blue whale, okay? So we both got two whales here. So whales, I feel like, are really significant. And it's funny because whales are very psychic. Whales are musically gifted, okay? They have supersonic hearing. They're ultra psychic. They're super sensitive. They're telepathic, really. Also, I feel with the whales here, They're determined. But when you see a whale, and I feel like this is significant because we've had 2 whale cards, this is spirit wanting to tell you to listen to your inner voice, listen to your soul, listen to your spirit, listen to the heart, listen to your soul's song. Okay, just like the whale song, it's deep, it's subconscious, but it's there and it's singing and it's vibrating and it's wanting you to listen. Okay, so spirit wants this masculine to listen to their soul. We have the number 40 here. That could be a significant number for someone, but it says you will achieve your dreams through innovative solutions. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of blue and green. So this to me tells me with the blue and green, that symbolizes the throat chakra, the heart chakra. And it tells me that this feminine is very expressive, okay, likes to express their feelings. So this feminine really does not hold back with expressing how she feels in her heart. And that's something this masculine really treasures, because they are with someone who is a little bit deceitful, right? So they treasure that openness, that upfrontness, okay? So when you see the the whale, it predicts that a momentous event is on the horizon. I feel like something big is about to happen for this masculine and this feminine. I feel like this humongous shift taking place. And what occurs here with this shift will set this masculine free to move, free to move, free to follow their heart, free to listen to their soul, their spirit. And I'm seeing here that this feminine is connecting to this masculine at a soul level. You both are connected at a soul level. This is twin flame energy. Okay, and this feminine is singing her soul song to the divine masculine, and the divine masculine spirit is following this feminine, and this feminine is leading this masculine to freedom, okay, to freedom from the karmic binds, okay, freedom for their soul, the freedom to be on their life purpose, right? And to accomplish their dreams, because I think that this masculine is really given up on their dreams. And I feel like this feminine is someone who's always encouraging them to go after their dreams, to go back into it, or, to not give up. I feel like this feminine is someone who's always encouraging them. All right. So we got faith, fidelity, chastity, loyalty are all symbolized by this color blue. All right, so they see their feminine as faithful. They see them as loyal, okay, and loyal in all senses of the word, okay, so that's how they see this feminine. If there's any obstacles here, this obstacle is going to be overcome very quickly. And with the blue card here, the blue whale, this is assured success. All right. I also think that this masculine does have some fears surrounding this divine feminine. They really do. But they're in the subconscious, and they are also unfounded. Because with this card, this is unfounded fears. They do not have a reason to fear this feminine. So I feel like a lot of times they do project their own fears of the karmic energy onto the feminine. They project their fears of what was done to them, the deceit that the karmic, it's like they pretended to be someone else. They put on an act, put on a show, and put on a mask, pretending to be someone else, okay? Pretending to be someone that they're not. And they have taken advantage of this masculine in some way. They did this to take advantage of them. And so there's this fear there. And I think this masculine acts that fear out on their feminine, but that fear is completely unfounded towards the feminine. And deep inside, this masculine does know that. So they want their feminine to know. They know that fear is unfounded. They know their feminine is faithful. They know that they are loyal. Okay. This masculine feels safe with their feminine, and this feminine, whenever they are with them or whenever they even think of them, it brings them a feeling of safety, okay? A feeling safe within themselves, feeling safe in their emotions, just allowing themselves to be, okay? Feeling safe in doing that, because with the karmic, they haven't felt very safe in doing that because their value, their worth has been torn down. So they have not been safe being themselves around everyone because they feel they have to protect their, stability in themselves. They have to protect their worth, their value. So they feel like if they let anyone see that, the true them, it'll get tore down. They'll lose even more of their confidence, right? But with this feminine, they don't feel that way. Okay, they feel a sense of safety in being themselves. They feel a peace of mind. They feel actually contentment when they're with this feminine. They feel peaceful. They feel tranquil. And they actually do feel happy when they're with this feminine. Okay. And when they're with this feminine, I will tell you the thought that goes through their mind, okay? You remember what they said to the karmic. I don't deserve this, right? I don't deserve this. I deserve to feel happy, okay? Here with the feminine, they're saying this right here is the happiness that I deserve. I deserve to feel this happiness. I deserve to feel this contentment. I deserve to feel this safety, this peace of mind about my person, that they're loyal, that they are faithful. This is the happiness that I deserve because I am a good person. That is how they feel with their feminine. That's what they want to tell their feminine. They don't know how to quite put it in words. Okay. So I'm feeling like there's a lot of abundance in the future. I really do. And this card, it says great treasures await you. And I'm not making this up. Look, you guys. See it right here? So there's going to be... don't you hate that? Why? Oh, sorry. So there is going to be shifts. There is going to be changes, okay? There's so much abundance and fruitfulness. Sorry about that, you guys. In front of you, okay? All you have to do is listen to your heart, listen to your soul, all right? That's what I'm seeing. So they see this relationship as beautiful. They're happy there. They're content there. It's like floating on your back in a warm pool on a hot day, right? Like it's just so tranquil and the water just carries you. You're just floating, feeling weightless, and that's how they feel with their feminine. Like it's natural. They don't have to try with their feminine. They don't have to try to make this feminine see their value, their worth. They don't have to try to make this feminine recognize that they're a good person. The feminine already does that. And with their feminine, they feel weightless. They feel like they can be themselves, like they can kick back and let the water, the emotions, the waves take over them. All right, so let's get another card here. All right, this is what they want to tell their feminine. We got rushing in. I can't wait any longer. I'm making a move. All right, so they're dreaming of being with their feminine. That is their ultimate goal in their relationship. That is their ultimate dream, is to be with their feminine. Okay. That's what I'm getting here. So their heart, their emotions, their soul is telling them to rush in. Okay, don't wait anymore. Just make a move. Just run into this relationship, right? Because they actually feel happy when they're with you. They actually feel good when they're with you, right? And I think that they really do struggle with that any other time. They struggle with that with the karmic, okay? So their heart, their soul, their spirit, they're like, I don't want to wait anymore. I really want to just rush in. I want to make a move here, okay? I want to move forward. All right, let's get some more cards here. And I'm seeing the horse here as well. Oh, we got two. And the horse reminds me that when this masculine is with their feminine, okay, they feel like they are free. They are free from binds. They are free from, the weights that they feel when they're with the karmic. And so these are like karmic weights. They're free from them when they're with their feminine. They feel like they could just float, So, and again, there's a sense of freedom with the feminine. So there's something about this feminine as well, I'll tell you, that brings out this masculine's like a free spirit in them. I think they do things with the feminine that they would never do otherwise. Okay, but there's something about the feminine that really brings that out in them. Okay, so it's a beautiful connection. I'm also seeing fall time. I'm seeing the leaves change colors. So that could be significant for you, that fall time. Okay, maybe something happened during the fall, but they're showing me fall. Okay, let's get another card. But this reading is about messages, okay? So let's keep going. So maybe this masculine really messed up with you, feminine. They crossed a line with you around the fall, okay? And they know this. So they want to tell you, I know I crossed the line. All right. This masculine royally messed up in the past. All right, let's get another card. And then we'll read all of these. So just give me a moment to pull the cards. All right. So yeah, I feel like this is a situation where the masculine and feminine have not talked in a while, because this masculine is saying, I have not heard my feminine's voice in a while. Okay, that's what they're telling me. I have not heard their voice in a while, and I really miss it. That's what they're saying, okay? All right, so we have, I know I made a mistake. All right, I messed up. I really did. I rushed into a commitment. I rushed into a situation that I should not have rushed into. They're acknowledging that. They rushed into a karmic situation. All right? They should have waited. They're acknowledging that. They're like, I royally screwed up. Not only did I screw up, feminine, okay, I'm channeling their energy. Not only did I screw up, but I lied about screwing up. I lied to you. I kept it from you. Okay? They see that as the worst mistake that they really made. Not just being with the karmic, not just making that mistake, rushing into a situation where they should have taken some thought. Okay? But they could have told you the truth. And that's what they're acknowledging. Like, I know I messed up. And instead of being honest with you, okay, I lied to you. And they believe that lie is really what crossed the line. They feel like it all crossed the line with you. And they would understand if you don't want to speak to them again. But they are admitting their mistake. They are admitting that they lied to you. They are admitting that they completely crossed the line with that lie. And that it was one of the biggest mistakes they had ever made. The mistake they made was rushing in like an idiot. That's what they're saying. I rushed in like an idiot. But they want you to know, feminine, they miss hearing your voice. Okay? They really miss hearing your voice. And this divine feminine is saying, you are being guided with your heart. Add some logic to the situation. Okay. So it's a question mark. So their inner divine feminine is saying, you are being guided with your heart towards your feminine. Okay. Now let's add a little bit of logic to that situation and make some magic, right? Are you being guided with logic? Well, you know what? We got to add a little bit of heart to that situation to make some magic. Okay. That's what we need here. I feel like for this masculine, with the karmic, they're too much logical. They need to use their heart. With the feminine, they're using their heart too much and they need to be more logical. Okay. Because they need to make a move and they want to just rush in. But they're like, oh, wait, I messed up. I can't just rush in. I can't. Because you know what? I know I messed up. I know I lied to this person. I know I crossed the line. And I don't know if they ever want to talk to me again. But I really miss hearing the sound of their voice. That's what they're saying. Okay. So let's get another divine masculine card here. All right. Okay. All right, so how many tasks have you taken on today? One too many. Okay, so this masculine is telling their feminine, I messed up. I rushed in. I took on too much. Okay, I took on too much and I lied to you. I crossed the line. Okay, but I miss you. All right. We got envy. Remind yourself that no one has it all. It's okay to celebrate others' success. You truly are good enough. So I think the thing that's keeping this masculine from coming in, rushing into this feminine, is that they don't feel good enough for them. Okay? This masculine is saying, I'm not good enough for my feminine. Okay, I truly am not good enough. I lied to my feminine, right? Like I messed up really bad in the relationship and I took on too much, right? And I crossed the line totally. And so I know that I'm not good enough for my feminine. Truly, I'm not. That's what they're saying. I'm not good enough for them. Okay. And so this masculine needs reminded that, you know what? Okay, you messed up. Sure, you made a mistake. You lied. You totally crossed the line. Okay. Doesn't everyone? Doesn't everyone make mistakes? Hasn't everyone lied at least once in their life? Hasn't everyone crossed the freaking line with someone? Hasn't everyone heard at least once in their life, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. We're done talking. We're not talking anymore. How many times, right? Maybe not that many. But still, the point is that nobody's perfect. Everyone's made mistakes. Everyone on this earth has lied at least once. And everyone has crossed a line with someone out there. So remind yourself, masculine, that nobody is perfect. Nobody has it all. Not even the karmic who likes to pretend like they're perfect. Okay, they're not. Even the karmic has made many mistakes. They've rushed into situations without thinking too. Yes, they have lied. They've crossed the line. All right. So remember, masculine, you are good enough. You are just as good as anyone else on this earth. Okay. Because like I said, no one is without flaw. No one is without a mistake. Because mistakes are the stepping stones to learning. Okay. Each time we learn something, there's steps that you have to take. And each one of those steps is a lesson. And with that lesson is usually a mistake. And so it's okay to make mistakes as long as you don't keep making the same mistake over and over again. It's okay to make mistakes. All right? It's okay to cross that line sometimes. Sometimes crossing the line is necessary. Okay? Sometimes it's not. In very rare circumstances is crossing the line necessary, but I'll tell you, I know I crossed the line with you, so what? How do you even know where the line lies unless you've crossed it? Okay? It's normal. This is what relationships are, okay? Making mistakes and learning from them. All right? Maybe not lying. Maybe you're not supposed to lie, right? But as long as you learn from that lie and it's not a repeated pattern, you don't do it again, you're sorry, you know you made a mistake. Okay, no one's perfect. Everyone's lied on this earth. And, crossing the line with someone, okay, this is something that happens in relationships. Lines get crossed. People get tested. Your emotions get tested. Your love gets tested in commitments, especially if they're long-term. But that is what relationships are about, finding out where that line is and trying not to cross it, right? Respecting the other person's line, respecting the other person's boundaries, okay? And doing your best to not make the same mistakes again, learning from that. And so this masculine has a lot of guilt, but I think they have learned from it. Now it's just they don't feel good enough for their feminine. And so that's mainly what they want to tell you. I don't feel good enough, feminine, for you. Okay? So what is their higher self saying here? When was the last time I had a good laugh? Let's search for a silly video. Okay, feminine. So, your masculine's higher self just wants them to relax, just wants them to try to be happy, to laugh. They've been sad for a very long time. I think this masculine has not smiled since the last time they heard your voice. I think that's what they want to tell you. I have not smiled. I have not laughed since the last time I heard your voice. Okay. I also feel like this masculine, they appreciate comedy. They like comedy, but it's like, I feel like they can't watch it right now. It's like they can't laugh. It's like their body won't allow them to laugh. They feel so badly about the situation and about the relationship. I also feel like this masculine and this divine feminine, you guys might have sat and watched like silly, funny videos together and laughed. Like that was like one of your things that you did. They miss that. Okay. So they're like, can we just get together? Can we just search for funny, silly videos and laugh like we used to? And then we also got, I'm ready for the change now. No matter how big or small, it's time. So what I tell you, there is going to be a shift, a big change. And I felt that from the first card here. But this masculine is ready. They are ready for a change. They have been feeling so stagnant, so like dead inside without being able to laugh, smile with this karmic, that they're ready for a change. No matter if it's a big change or a small change, that they're ready to rush into that change. So they're not holding back. And they want their feminine to know, I'm not holding back anymore. Okay. All right. So that is the reading that I have for you. You know what? Let's get one more card. When will you guys speak, right? Let's get a timing card. When will you guys speak or reconnect? Oh, look at that. Okay, we got Wednesday. That's tomorrow or today, whenever you're watching this, right? Wow. So very, very soon. It could be next Wednesday. Okay, but I feel like it's on a Wednesday, obviously, and it's very soon, sooner than later. Okay. That's the reading I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.